A prenuptial agreement, commonly referred to as a prenup, is a legally binding contract entered into by a couple before they get married. This agreement outlines how assets, debts, and other financial matters will be handled if the marriage ends in divorce, death, or other circumstances. Prenups are designed to protect each party's financial interests and provide clarity and security in the event of marital dissolution. Key components of a prenuptial agreement. Here are the typical elements that a prenuptial agreement can cover. 1. Division of assets and property. Separate versus marital property. Clarifies which assets will remain separate property and which will be considered marital property. Distribution upon divorce. Specifies how assets and property will be divided in the event of a divorce. Business interests. Protects individual ownership and control of business interests brought into or started during the marriage. 2. Debt allocation. Premarital debts. Establishes the responsibility for debts incurred before the marriage. Marital debt. Outlines how debts accumulated during the marriage will be divided. 3. Spousal support, alimony. Waiver or limitation. Determines whether one party will receive spousal support and, if so, the amount and duration. Modification or termination. Sets conditions under which alimony provisions can be modified or terminated. 4. Inheritance and estate planning. Inheritance rights. Defines the rights to inheritance in the event of one spouse's death. Wills and trusts. May include provisions that coordinate with wills and trusts to ensure the desired distribution of assets. 5. Other financial matters. Retirement plans and benefits. Details the division of retirement assets and benefits. Life insurance. Specifies beneficiaries and ownership of life insurance policies. 6. Personal matters. Optional. Lifestyle clauses. Some prenups may include clauses about personal behaviour, such as fidelity, but these can be controversial and may not be enforceable in all jurisdictions. Legal requirements for a valid prenup. To be enforceable, prenuptial agreements must meet certain legal criteria, which may vary by jurisdiction. Common requirements include 1. Voluntary agreement. No coercion. Both parties must enter into the agreement voluntarily, without any duress or undue influence. 2. Full disclosure. Financial disclosure. Both parties must fully disclose their financial assets, liabilities, and income to each other. 3. Fair and reasonable terms. Equitable agreement. The terms must be fair and reasonable at the time of signing and not excessively one-sided. 4. Independent legal advice. Separate attorneys. Each party should have their own independent legal counsel to ensure that their interests are adequately represented and protected. 5. Written document. Formal writing. The agreement must be in writing and signed by both parties. 6. Execution formalities. Signatures and witnesses. The document should be signed by both parties, and some jurisdictions may require notarization or witnesses. Process of creating a prenuptial agreement. 1. Open communication. Discuss goals and concerns. Both parties should openly discuss their financial situations, goals, and concerns. 2. Consult attorneys. Hire separate legal counsel. Each party should seek independent legal advice to ensure their rights and interests are protected. 3. Financial disclosure. Exchange information. Both parties must fully disclose all financial assets, liabilities, and income. 4. Draft the agreement. Collaborative drafting. Attorneys work with both parties to draft the agreement, ensuring it meets legal requirements and addresses key issues. 5. Review and revise. Review drafts. Both parties review the draft agreement and propose any necessary revisions. 6. Finalize and sign. Execute the agreement. Once both parties are satisfied with the terms, they sign the agreement, and it may be witnessed or notarized depending on jurisdictional requirements. A prenuptial agreement is a practical tool for couples to define their financial rights and responsibilities before entering into marriage. It provides clarity, protection, and peace of mind, ensuring that both parties understand and agree on the financial arrangements in case of divorce or death. By addressing potential issues up front, a prenup can help prevent conflicts and promote a fair resolution if the marriage ends.